happier things. Let's talk about Karen Huger going to jail after her fourth DUI.
The third housewife is going to jail right now. We're on number three, y'all. This is the third housewife we have seen in our generation go behind bars, and that's crazy to me.
Crazy.
It is crazy. And then Dolores just did she was on Two Teas in a Pod or whatever. And Tamara asked, do you think that they'll pause filming the way they did for Jersey when Teresa went? And Dolores Ray said no time. She's like, no. Karen Huger is no Teresa.
I feel like as more details came out, because we've seen housewives DUIs before, we've seen Shannon Bedore hitting that house with poor Archie in the back seat, but I feel like it's usually met with some sort of remorse, whether that be authentic or just like, I know I need to play the game and I'm really sorry. But I feel like overall, as more details came out about Karen Huger, it just got worse and worse and worse.
I mean, fool me once. Don't get me wrong. It is not in any way excusable, but fool me once, we made a mistake. This is time number four. I'm like, girl,
Right.
get it together. Like by time number four, and then the video. of- I'm not okay. I'm not gonna reenact the whole video for you, but
You can. Feel free. You have the floor.
she's sweating. The wig is halfway back on her head, and she just looks up at this man and she says, "You are poor and white." And I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't. This is insane to me.
I saw a tweet that was like, that statement, you are poor and white, that is my morning manifestations to myself as I look in the mirror. You are poor and white.
That is the energy that we're bringing in for the rest of the whole year. Whole year done. Easy.
And then I saw a tweet that said if you wear your wig as a hoodie, you know you're not innocent.
You're not in a state to drive, certainly.
Yeah. And that's what, like, yes, fool me once, shame on whoever. Fool me four times. I don't know who we're blaming.
To
But
quote George W. Bush, can't fool me again.
But knowing that video was out and still filming this whole season saying, like, I'm innocent, you don't know what you're talking about, baby girl, we might. We might.
Yeah, I think that she had a good opportunity here to know what the footage was going to be when it was released, so on and so forth. And even if she didn't remember all of it, she
Right.
had the opportunity to say, hey guys, listen, I made a bad call. I regret it each and every day. Things got out of hand that night. Although my parents have been deceased for a few years at this point, I'm still helping ease the blow with antidepressants and alcohol and this and that. But like, she can't take the L. She refused to. And she was like, I will be justified when the legal proceedings are over. My name will be clear. And I was like, girl, were you there? I don't think you were there because like, I feel like the videos didn't have to get released until someone somewhere who's here for the girls heard her be like, I'll be exonerated. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, here we go.
But I think that's the problem with Karen, is that everything you said, of course, makes absolute sense and she should have done. But Karen, it's this weird juxtaposition of like, she's weirdly the Greek chorus and a great sounding board for other people. But anytime we see her fuck up, she has no ability to like sit with the discomfort of like, ooh, maybe I didn't play that one right. And this one, my God, she didn't take the plea deal. She spent the whole season being like, you guys are going to feel so foolish when this is all said and done in court. And then she ended up with 2 years, 1 year suspended in prison.
I love my housewives delusional. I think that's what makes the best ones, but I don't love my housewives irresponsible. And that's why I love, I mean, I guess most of the cast from Beverly Hills, when you look at Dorit and Kyle and Sutton, they truly believe that their world is the world in which we are all living, in which you're like, that is delusional. But they have all taken ownership somewhere along the way and been like, not my best day, not my best
Yeah.
move, that wasn't good. But like, she refuses to,
Yeah. And that's what we want from a housewife. I don't want a hinged, not delusional housewife.
right?
But I think you at least have to have the self-awareness to fake it. Like, do I believe anytime Dorit apologizes? No. I think that she's like, all right, I got to clock in and do this fake apology so I can go back to chiefing cigarettes in my Escalade. But, like, she knows that's part of the process. And Karen Huger just simply refuses.
Do you think, this is neither here nor there, do you think Blue Eyes was in the car with her and ran out into the woods? Because I think Mia said that.
Of course Mia said that.
I don't know what to think about poor Ray, Uncle Ben. I don't know what to do with that man because you can see that he is very complicit in just whatever's happening
That's a ride or die man.
between him and Gordon. I'm like, the two of you, I don't know. I feel like they don't really have agency in what's happening. They're just kind of along for the ride, but
Yeah.
you can tell there's an emptiness behind their eyes that I'm like, oh, I hate this. Okay.
When they had lunch together, Philip, I felt like I was watching a Cuckolds Anonymous meeting.